Back in session. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. We appreciate that. Had to move executive session to the country and get our attorney on her way. Anyway, so we'll start off with public comment. First up, we have Jeremy Thompson. Hello.
Can't wait to do that anymore.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Please state your name and address.
I'm Jeremy Thompson. I live at 324 Milwaukee Boulevard South, Pacific, Washington. And I'm here representing Aggressive Ministries at 206 Frontage Road. I'm here to request donation of park plots for Pencilpalooza again, a community school drive that we've been doing for about the last 6 years now. I think this will be going on the 6th one. And in the past, the city has donated the park space. And what it is we collect school supplies, and then we have music and barbecue and games for the kids and stuff, and it's all free for the community to help families with school supplies and stuff. So that's what I'm here requesting. I filled out this.
Okay.
Which probably doesn't help on the microphone, but I filled out the request for the park space. You guys have changed it over the years on how we do it. In the past, I just came up and asked and you granted, and then I was told one year that I need to fill out this beforehand, and so I wasn't sure what to do.
Well, my concern is if you check to see if the park was available, because that date it's reserved for the car show.
Oh, it's reserved for the car show
On
and that
August
day.
15th. So I'm sure council will be more supportive if we can change the date.
Yes. The 20...
It would be the 22nd would be the following Saturday. Because you have on here August 15th,
Yes,
correct?
yeah.
And so that's why I asked if you had checked with if it was open, because I know it's been reserved.
Okay, yeah, I did. I tried to check like 2 weeks ago, and the lady who was in charge of that wasn't here. The lady who was there told me to come here.
Okay. Is it possible for you to
Yeah.
put the date to the 22nd?
Yes.
Do you know if it's open on the 22nd?
I don't know. I know the 15th is not.
I can go check and verify if you want to at this point.
Okay. If you would like to do that, that would be great. And
Also, a week prior to the 15th might work
okay, so like Lance,
better.
Yep.
could you check the Saturday before the 15th and
Absolutely.
the Saturday after? Thank you
Yep.
very much. I appreciate that. Okay. So,
I thought we got in here early. I was hoping we were getting in here early enough.
well, this was said a year ago for
Oh,
the car show. I sit on the board of directors. That's the only reason I know that's the date of the car show.
Okay.
I sit on the board of directors for Terry Homes. We reserved this a year ago. Anyway, with council's pleasure, would you like to address this once we see if there's a date available?
Well, I don't see any reason, we can approve it
Sure. And then
on,
figure out a date.
you know, as long as they have an acceptable date by the city for the park. And I think that's what we should probably do.
I think that's a great idea.
Move to suspend the rules and add this to the agenda under new business.
Second.
Okay?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is this where you accept donations of the school supplies, or is this when you're giving out the donations to the kids?
No, we're giving out the donations.
Okay, so how
yeah,
do
we're collecting.
How do I give a donation to you? Prior to this event?
Yeah, prior to the event.
Okay, that's what I want to do, is find out how I can donate
Okay.
stuff.
My
Just take it down to the church?
yeah, either take it down to the church, or my number and information will be on here.
And the resolution.
For the whole meeting,
Perfect,
yeah.
thank you.
The 8th and the 22nd are both open.
If you want to come back
Okay.
decide on that date, but I think we'll leave it open-ended until we find out what works best.
Okay, so would I come back to a council meeting or just go to the front desk and turn in the?
You can go ahead and turn that in now.
Okay.
Actually, what you need to do probably is figure out the date you do want to have it on and then turn it in at the window. And then there will be probably information based on council's decision that we'll see at the window as well.
Okay.
We
All right.
want to hang out until we get to new business, which will be probably a little while, not too long.
Maybe to do it now. We're suspending the rules anyway.
Well, we're are the ones that put it under new business.
I would accept that as a friendly amendment.
Yes.
I agree.
All right. Okay, so all those in favor of the friendly amendment of voting on it now, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so you want to make that an official motion?
Move to approve waiver of park fees for Pencilpalooza.
Second.
Date to be determined.
Okay. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of waiving park fee rentals for Pencilpalooza?
Go to that, on motion or not?
Generally, we don't on a
Okay,
motion.
just wanna make sure we're covered.
Generally not on a motion. Thank you. So, all those in favor of waiving the fees for Pencilpalooza, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so just let us know the date.
Okay.
Make sure they get the information that the fees are.
I'm gonna go with the 8th.
The 8th?
The
If you want to put it on there and pass it to Lance.
Okay.
Thank you so much, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you for what you do for the kids.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I already have.
It's a great event every year, and I appreciate that. Okay, next up, we have Gregory C.
Greg Steve, and I live in Sammamish, Washington. I'm representing Northwest Brewing Company, which is right down the street, 1097 Valentine. I'm the CEO and one of the owners of the company. So the reason I'm here today is that one of our largest commodities is something that's really near and dear to all of us, is water. So currently, right now, there's two fees for water. One is domestic and the other one's irrigation. And we don't really irrigate much with our beer down there. We kind of put it into vats and produce product that leaves the area. So what we're basically asking for is a consideration for a manufacturing fee or rate rather than the two rates that are being used. This is the only commodity that we use. It's our second largest commodity that we use that actually doesn't go down in prices. We use more of it. So as a good standing company and member of the community, we'd like to request potentially at least a look at a manufacturing rate for the brewing company.
Okay. So, and I would like to refer this to the Public Works Committee to look at this. Okay. All right, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming in, and thank you for your patience.
Thanks.
Mark Bound.
Mark Bounds, 37428 51st Avenue South. On March the 9th, I came here and I began the subject of the speed limit on West Valley Highway. I'd like to let you know that I've been doing some research, and not only on the state level, but on the county level as well. They do have what's known as traffic engineers. And I feel that there may be the possibility that the city of Pacific may be able to solicit the assistance of those organizations to be able to determine the correct speed for West Valley Highway. As I said in the last time here at the podium, I said that by driving over the speed limit, I'm still finding people that are passing me on the curves on West Valley Highway. I feel that's an unsafe situation, and I think that something should be done to adjust the speed. In the handout that I provided today, I hope you'll have an opportunity to learn, for example, what the 85th percentile is. I hadn't even known what that meant until I looked at the handout I provided. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. And I believe Public Works is working on this right now.
Did you get a handout?
I did not.
I'll make sure you have one.
Okay, thank you.
You got it. Okay, next up, we have Barbara Lord.
Barbara Lawrence, PO Box 363, Washington 98074. I see on the ballot, is the emergency radio levy. I'm wondering, since they were upgrading theirs for this area, that's why I was thinking on levy, is the City Pacific have to do any upgrade, or is that going to be any cost to us?
Don't normally engage in the debate, we refer it to committee, and it is on the agenda tonight, we'll be discussing that later.
Okay. And I've, thank you for the letter, I disagree with you, but anyway, let's talking. I only have one remark, and that is this, is that when somebody is a victim of crime or something happens, that things be taken care of right away, and not put away to the side. Because what I'm finding, and I don't have any problems with anybody else in the city, just him, because of the way he's treated me, that's besides the point. I think that he needs to be more responsive and more diligent, instead of trying to put stuff underneath the table and not do stuff, because it causes bad feelings, rumors, everything else, and it's very, very important.
Thank you. Okay, next up is Dean Fancher.
Okay.
Guess what? Gene Fancher, 37248 55th Avenue South. Oops, one more, flip down there. It's Earthday time. So here's the poster, one poster that I sort of threw together this afternoon, and I'll just turn this so I can. You know, you have to have entertainment.
You're having issues.
I'm having issues. Yes. Pick Up Pacific. This is when we celebrate Earth Day, and on April 25th, 2015. Our activities are going to be Parks and Trails beautification. I've been chatting with Lance and trying to work up a list of parks and trails that need a little help from the loving hands of the citizens of Pacific and the residents of Pacific and anybody else who wants to come out and play with us. We're also going to have a trash collection contest, driving around town. Not so much trash. Good. So maybe we'll just have a social hour. I don't know. There will be a volunteer appreciation lunch with awards. So come as a team, create a team. There's a free lunch, as I mentioned, afterward. And Katie and Stacy have volunteered as members of the public to cook.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see members of the council volunteering and coming out and maybe forming a team. Get them into it, huh? Let's see what we can do. And
so we're not council, we're people?
you're council and people.
We're council people.
And people. And this lady who lives down on Chicago, you're going to borrow her truck. She's going to volunteer and donate.
She's buying dinners.
Yeah, she's buying dinners.
Steak and lobster, right?
I think it's more like chips and hot dogs. It'll be a fun afternoon, and even if all of the city is cleaned up already, because the Public Works crew is doing a great job under Lance's direction, and people haven't thrown trash around, we'll have a chance to bond and talk and get together and talk to the park board members about what you think could be improved, what kind of recreation you want. So it's not just about picking up Pacific, it's about looking towards the future and having having a good time. So I hope you all can come out, and I think my 3 minutes are up. Thank you very much.
Okay, Don Thompson.
Don Thompson, 416 Second Avenue Southeast, Pacific. First of all, I want to congratulate Mayor Geyer for the fundraising she did. It's quite a large amount. I question the donors and the amount. I can't imagine any office in this town that would need that kind of money to get elected. So I'm wondering, is Mayor Geyer thinking about something in the county level. And if that's the case, can she give more time to the city? Because I watched the interaction between her and Mr. Gold, and I wonder, is Mr. Gold working for the mayor, or is the mayor working for Mr. Gold? Thank you.
Thank you. So I will not use the dais as a place to discuss campaign. Moving on, thank you. Next item on the agenda was a presentation, which unfortunately Nancy Henderson was not able to make it, so we did have that presentation tonight. And so we'll be moving on to reports.